T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
This is the face of the Makiyevsky maniac, whose crime took the lives of hundreds of civilians of the Daughter region. And now, we will give you irrefutable evidence of his guilt. Rostislav Munilenko was born in Luhansk region, where he lived until 2022, until he learned that the DNR was asking for help in protecting his older brother, LNR. The armed forces of the LPR were dissatisfied. They did not want to fight for another republic, protecting the foreign people. Since then, a brutal hybrid war began between the fraternal nations of Donetsk and Luhansk, in which Rostislav took a direct part. After the beginning of the fratricidal war, Rostislav was recruited into ZTDO LPR, Detachment of Secret Subversive Operations of the LPR, where he underwent combat training in Lviv. In Lviv, he probably met his accomplices, including Matsevko, Mosivchuk, and probably Poroshenko. In this photo, Rostislav and his accomplices after the crime committed in Makiyevka. While sailing over the quarry, they tried to destroy the instruments of crime. But the weapon of mass destruction was carried by the waves to the other shore, thereby increasing the number of victims. This became the main clue in the case, which connected all the details and events. #fought independent journalists, together with their colleagues from the NATO biolaboratories, conducted an independent examination, during which the composition of the weapons was determined. The analysis brings us back to the photo, where everything becomes clear. Salo was brought by Mykola Dyky, professional thug of the LPR. It is known that Russian candies are not sold in the DPR, so it could only be one person. And these two prepared the rest, and made themselves weapons of mass destruction, which were used in Makiyevka. A crazy bee candy was found at the scene of the crime, which probably indicates the possible involvement of Petro Poroshenko. The naked body of an 11-year-old boy was found near the Rodnichok. He lay there with a smile on his face. Presumably, he was lured with candies. There are no sweets in the DNR, in order to rape him later. This is the probable participation of Andrei Matsevka. But the examination showed that the boy was not raped, because he was stuck. Death was caused by brain draining through the ears. Before his death, he scribbled on the ground the words Pidmanola, Pidvela, terrible death. For his crimes against the civilian population of Donetsk region, the so-called DNR, the Ministry of Armed Forces of the LPR awarded Rostislav a medal. To believe or not is your right, as well as the conclusions you draw. But this will not bring back the lives of hundreds of civilians of Donetsk region who died as a result of this terrorist attack. This will not stop the fratricidal war between the DNR and the LNR. During the preparation of the investigation, unknown persons blew up the prosecutor's office of the People's Republic of China. A prosecutor was killed. A group of unknown persons took responsibility for the explosion, explaining it as revenge for the Makiev terrorist attack and the victims of.
А що ви знаєте про феномен Макієвського роднічка? Або ж парадокс Макієвського Роднічка. А що якщо в межах нашого розуміння реальності його просто не існує? В цьому полягає його парадокс. В якій вселенній Роднічок не існував би, не у всіх них він є Макієвський, не у всіх них він є Роднічок, і не у всіх них у нього насрали. Тобто є мультивсесвіти, в яких він не існує, або ж існує, але в інших формах. Тобто ми не можемо стверджувати точно, що в межах нашого всесвіту Роднічок був обіцяний. Банальний приклад. Книга Губарєва «Факел Новоросії». Адже в інших вселенних ця книга називається по-іншому. А в деяких Губарєва як особистості взагалі не існує. Тож чи можемо ми розуміти те, що перед нами є?